Hi, everyone. Meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Hope everyone is having a nice Wednesday morning out there. More nice weather expected today. Maybe not quite as nice as we had yesterday. It will be a little bit cooler and a bit on the breezy side as we head through the day today. As we had a cold front move through the area last night, had some showers and even some thunderstorms across the area. The National Weather Service in Omaha issuing their first severe thunderstorm warning of the 2025 year. Again, it was in southwestern Iowa, but again, we did have some strong wind gusts across the area, up around 50, 60 miles an hour down near Beatrice and Fairbury, and then up kind of in the Papillion area, I believe. So again, I did have some of those showers move through last night. Again, didn't amount to much of anything in terms of any moisture. There was a few hundredths on the Tempest stations here across town, officially a trace at the Lincoln Airport, but again, not bad. Late February, hearing a few rumbles of thunder out there. It was 66 yesterday. That's a good 22 degrees above the average of 44, 27 the low yesterday morning, a couple degrees above the average of 22. Still stuck at 31 hundredths of liquid precipitation for the month, 41 hundredths for the year, so over an inch below average in terms of our liquid precipitation, and again, over 14 inches below average for our snowfall, again, for the year. If you look at the weather headlines for the day today, again, I mentioned it, but we'll be a bit cooler, but still well above average, and again, we'll be breezy. Winds are going to be out of the north and west, gusting 25 to 35 miles an hour at times, but really, again, it's going to be staying warm through the weekend. We don't see more seasonal temperatures return until we head into the week next week, and then we're also going to be keeping an eye on potentially a couple storm systems moving through the area early and middle of the week next week that could bring some rain and snow across the state. Looks like, again, maybe kind of rain on one side of the state, snow on the other side of the state. So again, still a lot of time between now and then, but something that we're certainly watching in the Weather Center. Plenty of sunshine out there on our Skyview cameras across the state. A brilliantly blue sky there in O'Neill. That's a nice looking shot, and again, really no snow left on the ground for many of us. There's some piles again from where we scooped it and piled it up, but again, really all of our snow has melted pretty quickly over the last couple of days. 46 right now at the airport, 44 here at Midtown Lincoln. Again, that wind already a little bit on the strong side out of the northwest at 17 miles an hour. Does make it feel just a little bit cooler. Wind chill of 39 out there, but again, overall not bad. Again, especially considering where we were just a week ago when I believe we had a high temperature last Tuesday. It was last Tuesday or Wednesday, 1 degree. Temperatures on the Lincoln Tempest stations across town generally sitting in the mid to upper 40s. Temperatures across the state ranging anywhere from the low 30s to right around 50 degrees. Right now, Falls City is the warm spot there at 49. It's 45 in Beatrice, 43 in Grand Island and Hastings, 36 degrees this morning in North Platte. Winds out of the north and west, and again, they're starting to pick up a little bit. They're out about 10 to 20 miles an hour, and again, this is what we'll see through the day today with the wind gusts between 25, 35 miles an hour at times. So again, we'll be blustery out there today, but again, thankfully temperatures will be in the 50s as opposed to the 30s, and temperatures in the 30s, you're feeling more like the teens and 20s when you have a wind this strong, but overall it's not going to be too bad. You factor in that wind, we have wind chills this morning anywhere from the mid-20s to right around 40 degrees across the state, so again, not horrible out there for late February. Satellite and radar picture, again, really nothing to see here. Plenty of sunshine across the state. Did have a few sprinkles and passing light showers move through southeastern Nebraska early this morning, but that activity's moved out of the air, and if you look at the visible satellite imagery, you can see clear skies across the state, and again, no remnant snow still on the ground across the area either. Again, that's pushed out of the area, and again, is not on the ground anymore. So again, if you go back to the regional view, satellite radar picture, you can see some of those scattered showers still drifting off to the east across parts of Iowa, northern Missouri. Also some scattered showers continuing across parts of Indiana over into Ohio this morning. But otherwise, you zoom out and look at a national view, things are pretty quiet across the country. Again, kind of got a lull in the weather, especially when you look at, again, the weather alerts. There's some fog advisories down across parts of Louisiana, down near Houston. Some flood advisories with some snow melt and rain across parts of Montana. But really, that's just about it. When in terms of any weather alerts across the country, things are pretty quiet. Again, we'll take the quiet conditions. Things look like they could get a little bit more active into the week next week. Zoom in, look at a regional view, and again, you can see things pretty quiet for us right now. If we take a look at Skycast through the day today, we should be looking at plenty of sunshine. Again, not a whole lot happening for us. Again, we'll be dealing with those blustery northwest winds through the day today, but that's really just about it. That wind should settle down for us as we head into your Wednesday evening. Overnight tonight, we should see clear skies, fairly comfortable conditions for us. And then as we head into the day on Thursday, in my My Skycast isn't moving there. That's a little odd. But we should be looking at mainly sunny skies into Thursday, and then more sunshine into the day on Friday. Also, again, will be a bit breezy for us as we head into the day on your Friday as well. I wonder if my Skycast on this graphic's not going to move either. I wonder if we're missing some data. But again, you can see sunny through the day today with those blustery northwest winds, and then into the evening hours, that wind should settle down a bit for us. Then as we head through the overnight hours tonight, mainly clear, and then more sunshine heads our way as we head into the day on your Thursday. But if we take a look at the long-range models, this is the European model. Again, keeps it quiet through the weekend. But then as we head Saturday into Sunday, we're going to see a system kind of skirt out of the Four Corners regions that's going to slide through the plains. And again, yesterday's runs had this system kind of moving right across the state. Today, though, again, that track has shifted a little bit further to the south. So again, I still think we'll include maybe some small chances for rain Sunday into Monday of next week with that first system. And now the second system begins to emerge as we head Monday night and then into the day on Tuesday, potentially bringing rain and then eventually potentially bringing some snow across parts of the state. So again, you can see Tuesday evening, this has snow in the west. It has rain in the east. We would see temperatures again cool back to near normal, likely into the mid to upper 40s, with some colder temperatures on the backside of that system into the 30s, again allowing for the snow. It looks like that would continue then Tuesday evening. And then as we head into Wednesday morning, we could potentially see maybe a little bit of a changeover for Lincoln and eastern Nebraska, and maybe a wintry mix, maybe a brief period of all snow there into early Wednesday morning before that precipitation comes to an end as we head into Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. That's still a long ways away. So again, that's going to change 7 ways to Sunday by the time we get there. So again, this is just an early look at something we are keeping an eye on. If you look at both long-range models, this is the European model snowfall potential through next Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Again, has some heavier snow possible across western Nebraska, lighter amounts of snowfall here in eastern Nebraska, but we'd likely see some decent rainfall. And then also the GFS model has a somewhat similar solution, but again, it's got snow across parts of the state, has rain across parts of the state. It's going to be a system that bears watching here over the next several days. Again, that's really all we'll be doing, because otherwise the weather is going to be pretty quiet for us over the next several days, just dealing with some mild temperatures and some breezy winds at times for us. So highs today, not quite as warm as we had yesterday. Again, we were at 66 yesterday, not quite there today. We're going to go 59 in Lincoln, 60 for the Tri-Cities, also 59 in North Platte. And again, those breezy northwest winds throughout the day expected as well. Low temperatures tonight into Thursday morning. We'll go mid-20s to mid-30s across the state, and then we climb back up a few degrees on Thursday. Look for highs back in the low to mid-60s across the state, including 62 in Lincoln, 63 in Hastings, 64 in North Platte. Low temperatures Friday morning, and we'll go mid to upper 30s for most of the state. Friday afternoon, we see temperatures in the mid to upper 60s for Lincoln. Otherwise, generally looking at upper 50s to low to mid 60s across the rest of the state. Again, should be a nice day, but it will be breezy. Winds again out of the west and southwest, gusting as high as 30, 35 miles an hour. Eventually, another front heads our way, and that's going to turn our winds to the north and west, and that's going to bring in slightly cooler temperatures Saturday into the day on Saturday. Look for lows Saturday morning in the mid to upper 20s to low 30s. High temperatures Saturday afternoon. Again, you can see, especially for eastern Nebraska, we'll go low 40s to low 50s, so close to normal, I think, for parts of eastern Nebraska. Still staying above average, though, as you head across western Nebraska, with temperatures still reaching the upper 50s to low 60s for the day on Saturday. And then into Sunday morning, it's mid to upper 20s to near 30 for a low, and then Saturday afternoon looks fairly nice. Again, a little bit of a blustery wind at times, but otherwise we should be seeing high temperatures in the low 50s to low 60s. Those rain chances look like they'll begin to kind of tick back up as we head Sunday night and then into the early part of the work week next week. So you look at the 7-day forecast for us here in Lincoln. Temperatures look pretty comfortable for us over the next several days, and even with the slight cool down today, even with the slight cool down on Saturday, we're only falling down into the upper 40s, mid-50s Sunday, back to the low 60s on Monday, but again, we'll see that chance for some rain, and then another chance for some rain, possibly eventually maybe turning over to some wintry mix as we head Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Temperatures in the low 60s Monday, mid-50s by Tuesday, and then if you go past Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, look fairly seasonal with highs for us here in Lincoln in the mid to upper 40s. You can see across the state on this 10-day forecast. Again, weather stays mild for us really through the course of the next week, but then into early and middle parts of the work week next week, temperatures do look like they get at least a little bit closer to normal for early March, with those temperatures retreating back into the 40s. The precipitation chances, again, you can see over the next several days, there's really not really any meaningful chances. We're going to be basically dry through the weekend, but then into the week next week, it does look maybe a little bit more active. Again, Sunday into Monday, there's that small chance, and then it looks like Tuesday was going to be another good chance across the state. Tuesday potentially lingering into Wednesday morning for the eastern sections of the state. So again, that will be a time frame we keep a close eye on. Long-range outlooks, this takes us March 5th through March 11th from the Climate Prediction Center, still favoring at least slightly better than normal odds, seeing above average temperatures across much of the Central Plains, and then kind of no clear signals, equal chances for above and below average precipitation through that time frame as well. So again, not a whole lot for us to talk about when it comes to the weather over the next couple days at least, but again, could be a little bit more active as we head into the week next week, so that'll be a time frame we'll keep a close eye on. And for you folks at home, again, make sure you check back on the forecast as we head over the next few days. Again, rain, maybe some snow across the area. Likely would be some blustery conditions as well. So we'll keep an eye on it and keep you updated and let you know what you need to know. So appreciate everyone for tuning in and watching. As always, keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest forecast details. Hope everyone has a nice Wednesday.